Yo, 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 yo. Big Catch back up in here down and hit my pretty old camera. I done hit my pretty camera. Almost scared me for a second. Hey, listen. This video is very important, y'all. Shout out to Hello Yasin, man, for covering this topic. Cenat just went viral, speaking about how he doesn't help his friends. And I just want y'all to see the point that he made. And all hate aside, all jokes aside, this is something that's really important and needs to be spoken about. Whether it be you have children like this, whether it be you have a husband like this, whether you have a wife like this. This topic needs to be spoke about, and we about to get into it. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
What's poppin', y'all? Cenat recently came out on one of his streams, and he was explaining that he doesn't give anybody, including his friends, free handouts in this clip. And I completely agree, and I think this carries over to hip-hop very well. So I'm gonna play you guys the clip first.
I'm a firm believer on you have to throw your friends in the ocean, bro. You can't hold their hand too long. You can give them an opportunity, and you have to let them swim. They have to swim. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of the times, you could give your mans the opportunity and shit. But bro, they have to swim. You wanna know why? Because they have to get into the mentality that no one's gonna help them but themselves. You feel me? That's the mentality. You gotta trust yourself first. You gotta put yourself front line. You can't just look out for everybody to just help you. You gotta just grind. I feel it. A nigga, it builds character too, bro. I purposely don't set certain shit up easy for them so that they're able to build character and understand what it means to really grind, bro. And then at a perfect point when I see them niggas going crazy, then I come in at the craziest time, bro.
So as you guys,
That's great. You know why? Because say if you got a group of friends or whatever, but you the guy, you the guy with the bag. However you got the bag, let's just say you put in a lot of hard work. There is no reason why the men that set up around you can't put in the same hard work. And when you deprive them from the bag, you just don't give them no hands out. Set them up in position. This is another reason why Big Meech was so big, because he was known to set people up in the position where as though it's like, okay, he's not the only one with a Maybach. He's not the only one with a Lexus or whatever he was driving. He's not the only one with the big chain. Everybody in his team had it because they were set up in position to work for it. And he said it builds character. It does. Hard work does build character. When you constantly giving something to somebody, they're not going to understand the work that's being put in to receive whatever you're giving them. You know what I'm saying? So I like this topic a lot because there's people that's like this. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to work, never worked before. They're not going to appreciate what you give them. If I was to give you something, I don't want to hear you, oh yeah, good look, appreciate it. Like I was supposed to do that. I want to hear, thank you so much. Oh my God, appreciate it. That'll make me want to do more for you. You know what I'm saying? But the entitlement, that goes to show the entitlement that some people have. And I know this topic right here, you get to somebody that really need it. You know what I mean? There is people out there who never worked a day in their life for nothing, but they just get handouts from everybody. They get handouts from everybody, and this is how what they built up off of. Now they don't appreciate the handouts. Also, they just think that you're supposed to give it to them. It changes over until now you're supposed to do this. So yeah, this is an amazing topic right here. But I want to see how Hello Yasin is gonna change this into hip hop. How is he gonna correlate the two? Let's get it, y'all.
just saw, some people think this is fair, some people think this is wrong, but let me just give you a little bit of insight and some perfect examples. So for instance, if Cenat puts somebody on Well, let's just look at his background. Kai Cenat has been making videos on social media since he was 13 years old. Like, we saw a previous photo of him at Roman Atwood and Fousey Tube's meetup when he was just a child, and he's been aspiring to be a YouTuber content creator since then. He's been on Snapchat, Facebook, every single thing. So think of all those years where nothing happened for him as a teenager, as a kid, and he kept going. And then he was recording YouTube videos while he was in college. He would even say he would film a YouTube video, stay up all night editing it to get it out, and then go to class after that. So he's doing this and barely anything's happening for the most part. He's not making money, but there were moments when he would pop here and there on Facebook, but he still kept going. And then eventually his YouTube starts blowing up. He transitions to Twitch. He has to build up Twitch again. It's not an audience that just directly transfers over. So he's building that up, and now he's arguably the biggest American Twitch streamer. I would say, yeah, he is the biggest American Twitch streamer. XQC is huge, but he's Canadian. So now, and Kai Cenat's directly affecting culture and trends, whereas XQC is not. So for Kai Cenat to put someone on, number one, and I've noticed this so many times, especially in hip hop, people get lazy and they have this entitlement, even if you give it to them, and they'll fumble it. So for instance, Chief Keef blew up in Chicago and he tried to put a
You can become an enabler. That's what it's called. Because you can become an enabler. But that story reminds me of me. Before I started getting subscribers, before YouTube started paying and all of that stuff, man, I would, up every day. I made it my responsibility to post a short on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube all at once. I didn't miss a day. I was doing it every day. Up late night trying to edit in the phone, burning my eyes. I wasn't getting paid nothing, but I was acting like it was a damn job while I was working a regular job. And lo and behold, it built the character in me, because before that, I didn't have the character as far as just giving out stuff. Me, I was the type of person that just give you something. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I see somebody in need and they not even deserving of it, I just give it. But now, being that I worked so hard, like this hard, it's like, nah. I built up the character enough to say no. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that reminds me of my journey that I took as well. But yeah, let's get it, y'all.
A lot of people on. And he indirectly put a lot of people on. His own ops started blowing up. He created this magnifying glass on the Chicago drill scene that allowed anybody that wanted to blow up. And he was bringing guys around him, and they just weren't able to hack it. Fredo Santana was able to make a career for himself, do a couple of things. Lil Reese, honestly, a lot of things fell by the wayside for him, and he wasn't able to capitalize properly. I don't know if it was drugs, whatever the case may be, or like beef, but he wanted to stay in Chicago. There were issues. SD had a good run.
Another thing, when you're working this hard, Chief Keef or whatever, you content creator, you're rapping, when you're working that hard, what it does is it like the character building that he was talking about. They're not going to be able to appreciate it as much as you do, because they didn't put in the work. They didn't put in that work. So it all really ties in together. Whether you're a content creator or rapper or whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? They are not going to appreciate it. Not going to appreciate it. You are actually being an enabler.
The rapper SD from Chicago, but then you had other rappers that took advantage of the Chicago scene without support from anybody else, like Montana 300, that ran up a bag during that era, that had his own clothing brand. He was doing stuff independent.
Oh, I forgot my thought. That's what I was about to talk about. Discipline. That's what I meant to say. I had forgot my thought. I had to play it. But discipline. It's the discipline to doing something over and over. And what you find is that the people that you want to bring up with you don't have that discipline. This is why when rappers try to go to their hood and bring people on, it's like they still in that life of, okay, where's the Dutch? Yo, go get the Dutch master. Go get the whatever they smoking now. You know what I'm saying? Go get this. All right, let's go holler at some chicks. Let's go do this. Anything but let's work. Let's work. And the person that's getting the bag, He has, okay, let's work. It's time to work. And that's what it's about, man. If they don't have that discipline to work, then you're going to become an enabler. And ultimately, you are going to weaken them. They're going to become weak. Then they're going to start getting babyish. And then you're going to see what we seen with A$AP Rocky. You with A$AP Rocky, and I'm sure he had that type of spirit on him that A$AP really do. Entitlement, man. Entitlement. Oh, why you ain't pay for the funeral? Lo and behold, he did pay for the funeral. Now you starting all this trouble for nothing. See that? Let's get it.
Independently, he was releasing projects via iTunes. So that's an individual that took advantage of Chief Keef's wave, or the Chicago wave, blew up off of it, made a ton of money without any support from the original himself, and lapping people that Chief Keef actually helped or gave a handout to. Another example is Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross blows up, he gets a massive kick deal, and he tries putting on all of his homies. He's like, yo, I got you guys a guaranteed salary, a guaranteed payday. And all you have to do is just show up and stream these hours, and you can be making six figures. These guys fumble it. They just, and Aiden Ross has even expressed frustration with that. He's like, these guys won't even stream, and I'm giving them guaranteed, or I'm making sure that they get guaranteed money. Some of them lost deals, and it's sad because some people think like, oh yeah, you got to help your homies. But the truth is, if you don't already have the work ethic in you to continuously go at something, if somebody puts you on, you're going to fumble, especially if it's easy, man, you're not going to do any work after that. And it's a frustrating thing because I know it's frustrating for Kai Cenat too, but he's so wise in his hell.
And here's another thing. There's so many people that's out there that they're praying. They are wishing that they could even get a computer to stream on. They are praying. They are wishing. If these type of people that are putting, they know they're putting all that work. But they got to start from scratch, and they got to, build up enough money to get a mouse. Oh, Lord, if I could just get a mouse to go with my computer, I'd be set. Oh, if I could just get my cable on. There's people that wish. And you up here with Kai Cenat, you up here, you got internet, you got computer, you got everything that it takes to do it, but you choose not to. Yeah, that's the way it go, man. It's only few are chosen. Few are chosen to do, certain things.
And at his young age, because most other people, they don't get this. People older than him. Some people will relate this to music with members only, and some people tried to say that this was Ski Mask. We are not going to put that on Ski Mask the Slump God. Ski Mask the Slump God was already rapping before XXXTentacion. He's a far better skilled rapper, skill at the art and craft of rapping than XXXTentacion. He didn't make music like XXXTentacion at all. They were different. They had strong synergy, and Ski Mask after XXXTentacion still dropped good projects. Like Stokely was a great project. That was after X's passing. Now, some people will say, oh, after that, he hasn't been able to capitalize this and that. But what did you expect? Like, Ski Mask is a niche artist. He can't make songs like Juice WRLD made that are widely appealing. Or I wouldn't say that he can't, but that's not his forte. Like, he's known for a specific flow that he brought into the game, and he's still doing incredibly well. I mean, he had a album last year, 11th Dimension. Like, check out the streams on that thing. It's done fine for somebody that is really not in the mix of things. However, everyone else for members only, people like Kid Trunks is a perfect example.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about none of this stuff. I know XXXTentacion. I don't know about none of this other stuff, but I will go check it out. Y'all let me know if y'all know. But the message is, it's like, if you're a hard worker, or if you're not a hard worker, you need to build up. You need to go if you're not a hard worker at all, you need to go build yourself up. You need to go meditate. You need to ask God to give you some encouragement, to give you some spirit to do things. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that's out here that's spoiled. Some people that's spoiled, and they 40, 50 years old, 50, 60, 70. You know what I'm saying? Things been given to them their whole life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, if you constantly enabling somebody, just understand. when you correcting somebody, that means you love them. So is a no means that you love somebody. So if you enabling somebody, don't keep doing that, because that means that you really hate them, because you keep giving them and that's weakening them. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this topic. I like stuff like this, but yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you know somebody that's enabling someone else? Are you an enabler? Do you know somebody who just refused to work? You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.